guys, Susie here, and today I'm doing part 2 of the Keeping It Fresh project, and today's is actually going to be the Faux Men edition. So guys, this is going to be for you, but girls, you can definitely watch this as well. If you have a man that maybe doesn't know how to take very good care of himself, you can always recommend him to watch this video and learn how to take better care of himself. Or, you know, if you just have a guy friend that might be in need of some help, this is definitely going to be a video that can help them out. So as you guys might know, Project Keeping It Fresh was an idea that I came up with my friend Candy Girl 2002, and we did the feminine product video not too long ago, the Keeping It Fresh for women, to show women how to take better care of themselves because, you know, beauty isn't just about makeup and fashion and things, it's about taking good care of yourself. And I thought it would be really important to do a for men video as well because I pride myself on having a fiance that is a pretty big pretty boy and he really likes to take care of himself. So I really appreciate a man with good personal hygiene, and a lot of other girls do as well. So if you haven't been getting the ladies, guys, this might be the reason why. You may want to stay tuned. A lot of girls like a guy that knows how to take care of themselves. We don't want to date a slob. We don't want to date someone that we have to take care of. So this is going to be kind of a guide for guys. This is going to show you how to make sure that girls don't think you're gross because you are not taking care of yourself and possibly going around smelling like corn chips, and you don't want that. So rule number 1 is pretty much the same for girls and guys. Make sure that you're taking a shower, and taking a shower at least once a day. You want to make sure that you do take a shower every day because it keeps you feeling fresh, clean. It can wake you up in the morning. It can definitely put you to sleep at night if you take a nice hot shower. And it just keeps you smelling good. So guys, if you're not using bar soap, you can always use a good body wash. Irish Spring is a great one for guys. It smells nice and manly, and it has just the right amount of cleaning power in it to get all that dirt and grime from you dirty men out of your skin and fingers, out of your hands and fingers. Skin and fingers sounds kind of scary. So Irish Spring is definitely a must. Good body wash for men. You can also use Zest, Old Spice. Any of those are definitely things that all women like to smell on guys. Now, girls, we like to use our loofahs. Guys, you can definitely use a loofah or an exfoliating mitt too. They make special loofahs just for guys now, so y'all can't complain that you gotta use your girlfriend's loofah. They got Axe loofahs, and I think Dove makes them too that have a nice scrubby side. They're in manly colors. They look manly. I know how you guys are about your personal hygiene products not looking girly, so you can have your own special man loofah, and they have them in the stores. They're like $5 or $6. So guys, when you're taking a shower, make sure that you are washing the junk. I mean, you know, come on guys, you know how to shower, but definitely wash the stuff. Wash it. Don't be afraid to put some soap and water to it. It ain't gonna melt away. Keep it nice and clean and fresh. You know, you don't want to be, you know, getting busy later on and your lady's like, ugh, you know, I don't want to touch that. So another thing that you might want to do once you get out of the shower, and a lot of guys have this problem, especially if you're an athlete, and that's smelly feet. No girl likes smelly feet. I really think smelly feet are just disgusting on anybody, girl or guy, but especially if you're dating somebody and they, you know, take off their shoes and you're like, woo! Who let off a bomb in here? Dang! You don't want to be stinky. You don't want your feet smelling up the place like Fritos. So a really good thing for guys is to either use like some Gold Bond foot powder. This is some maximum strength stuff. It's going to get that stankiness right out of your feet. You know, just take a little bit of this, sprinkle it right inside of your shoe before you go work out or go to work or wherever. If your feet are constantly sweating, just sprinkle a little bit of this stuff in your shoes, and it's going to keep your feet nice and fresh. You can also put a little bit on your hand, kind of rub them on your feet and stuff, and it'll just keep your feet smelling nice and fresh, not nasty and smelly, and it's just really going to freshen your feet right up. So when you take off your socks, people ain't going to be holding their noses because your feet stink. So another thing you're going to want to do once you get out of the shower is also very important, and both men and women should be wearing this, and that is deodorant. Now guys, you have plenty of variety when it comes to deodorant in the store. This one is just a Right Guard Sport deodorant, and this is the gel kind. Some men like the gel kind, some guys like the white powdery kind, some guys like the clear kinds that aren't gel. So there's so many different varieties, and you know, if you don't sweat a whole lot, if you're not like, you know, sweating like crazy, you can definitely get away with just using Right Guard, Old Spice, some Axe deodorant. But if you're sweating really super bad, they also make deodorant for guys that is like clinical strength called like Mitchum, and I think there's some other kinds. And usually they're not scented, but they do keep your sweat and everything down to a minimum. So not only will you be sweating less, but your sweat will not be smelling, so you're not going to be walking around smelling like liver and onions. So another thing that you're going to want to do, and I think this is pretty important, is one, keep the facial hair even and clean. You don't want a scraggly Santa Claus kind of beard. I don't know what's going on with Rick Ross thinking he can walk around with that beard looking all scraggly. He looks like he could literally scrape some mildew off a bathtub with that beard. I don't know any girl that likes a beard like that. If you're going to keep a beard, keep it nice, clean, you know, trimmed up nice and even. You don't want it, you know, migrating all over your face. I personally like the goatee look with a little bit of the long sideburns, kind of nice, evenly, neatly trimmed kind of thing. But, you know, if you're just kind of going for that soul patch, the little mustache thing, just the goatee, or if you're doing the full lumberjack, whatever you do, guys, keep it trimmed. Another thing is making sure you keep your hair neat and clean. Now, I personally am a big stickler for hair. I hate gross, dirty hair. So most girls are going to like a guy with nice, you know, it doesn't have to be short if you like long hair. Just make sure you're washing it with shampoo. Make sure you're conditioning it if you have to. You know, make sure you get your hair cut. Don't have it going crazy and looking like beady beads or like something crazy is growing on your head. Make sure you're keeping your hair fresh and clean so that it smells really good. If you're styling your hair, you know, keep the styling products to a minimum. You don't want to put so much gel in your hair that it literally looks like your head is melting and you have some kind of weird liquid oozing out of your hair. I know the whole Jersey Shore thing is going on with the gelled hair, and that's fine, but just make sure you don't put so much in there that it's just too much. Another thing is, and I know this really bugs me, I mean it really truly bugs me when I see this. Guys, you know that little nap you get on the back of your head? Keep it clean. Cut that stuff off. I know it's hard to get in the back of your head, but if you have to, get a mirror, use a mirror, look at it, look in a mirror, and just kind of even up that back hairline. You know, get some clippers, even it up. If you have a hard time reaching it, ask a friend or a girlfriend or a friend that's a girl, whatever. Anyone that can just kind of reach back there and just get that neck hair for you. I know this may not be possible every day. Some people's hair grows really fast, and you may not have time every day with going to work and stuff to get to the neck hair, and that's totally fine. If you've got to walk around a few days with the neck hair thing going on, that is fine. But if you're going out on a date, you're going to take a girl out, you're going out somewhere with the guys, and you're possibly going to be hoping to meet a girl, or if you're just even taking your lady out somewhere, even up the neck hair, you know, keep it clean. So another thing is brushing your teeth, and this is really important. Nobody likes a guy with smelly breath. Brush your teeth twice a day, 3 times a day. 4 times a day if you have to, if your breath is that bad. If you need some industrial strength toothpaste, get it. Especially if you are taking a girl out. No girl is going to want to kiss a guy that has bad breath. If you think that you might possibly have bad breath later on in the future, get some mints, gum, whatever, stick them in your pocket, your pant pocket, take that baby out later on before you're going in for the smooch and chew on it a little bit, and then give the girl a kiss. I know this personally because I was dating a guy a long time ago, and I remember he took me out and he was trying to go in for the kiss, and his breath was just like, whoa, Hiroshima. I was like, here, have a Tic Tac, please. And even after that, even after the mint, I still didn't really want to kiss him after that. And I didn't because, I don't know, I shouldn't have had to give him a mint for him to be smelling better. Another really good tip is after you brush your teeth, to make sure your breath is as fresh as it can possibly be, get yourself a tongue scrubber thing. They make them, they're like $2 at the dollar store sometimes, or at like Kmart, Walmart, whatever. So guys, if you've got a hairy back and, you know, just weird hairy places, make sure you're getting that stuff waxed. Make sure you're either shaving at home or having somebody shave you or going somewhere and getting it shaved or getting waxed or whatever you gotta do. Now, a lot of women like chest hair. I personally am not a fan, but a lot of women do. They like, you know, a little bit of chest hair. We do, you know, like the armpit hair. I mean, you look kind of manly when you got your armpit hair going on. And we do like the guys with the leg hair. But you don't want to have hair on your back or like arm hair that is so bad it's like burly like a bear. You don't want to look like a wild animal. If you've got back hair and things, you know, get that stuff waxed. You know, personally, especially if you're going to be sleeping with somebody, because if they roll over into your back hair, either they're going to floss their teeth with it while they're back there, or they're going to be totally grossed out. But nobody likes back hair. At least I don't know anybody that likes back hair. You know, use some kind of hair off cream, whatever you've got to do. They make lots of great hair removal products at the store, and if it says for women, more than likely men can use it too. It's okay. I mean, you may not want to tell the guys about it, but you can still use it, and it's going to do the job. And also, when we're talking about back hair, guys, make sure you're getting that nose. Get you a nose hair clipper, take that baby and stick it up in there and get that stuff. So one of the other major things, and this is something that is a given that all men should know to do, in my opinion, and that is to make sure that you wear clean clothes. Do your laundry. Don't wear holey clothes, yellow pit stain clothes, just stained clothes in general. It means you wear that shirt and you should probably either put it up if it's not dirty or throw that stuff in the wash. Even if it looks like it's not dirty, make sure you give that baby the smell test. Take it. Does it smell like armpits or cigarette smoke or something weird that probably doesn't smell good? If it does, throw it in the wash. And when in doubt, wash it out. Last but not least, and I think this is kind of a more important, kind of serious matter, guys, just as well as girls, should be going to the doctor and getting their stuff checked out. I know it may be a little bit weird, and I know it's awkward to go in somewhere and have somebody lifting that stuff up and looking at it. I know it's a little bit awkward, but you know how many things you can find out from going to the doctor, especially if you're sleeping with more than one girl. You definitely want to make sure that you're going and getting that stuff checked out. And guys, if you're, you know, getting around, whatever, doing the pimp thing, just make sure that you're getting the stuff checked out and wearing a condom. You might be great small, wearing nice clothes and everything, but if your junk ain't right, then nothing is right, because nobody wants to catch something. So make sure you're going to the doctor and just getting yourself checked out, so that when you are getting around with the ladies, you're not going to be getting anything else around at the same time, because you don't want that. Not only will it be a lot of drama, but it just doesn't make you look good. So I hope I helped some of you guys understand what girls look for in a guy. Sure, we like guys in uniform, guys that are mechanics. Sometimes you might be a little dirty and it's kind of hot. But for the most part, we like a man that's clean, smells good, somebody we don't mind bringing around our family and friends, somebody that looks like they take care of themselves. Because if you look like you take care of yourselves, people are going to think that you can take care of them, especially girls. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know the first Keeping It Fresh was definitely a pretty popular video of mine, and I really hope this one will be as well. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, and if you have any requests, please feel free to leave them with me. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!